Oh.
It's a butterfly.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
No.
Babe. This is my boyfriend Mark. Finally on camera. It's a little background of our relationship. We've been dating for almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years October 2016, and it's been a long road. It's been a lot of ups and downs. It hasn't been absolutely perfect, but we're still here. So let's just get started. How did you guys meet? We met online, and I feel like that's so, like, nowadays I feel like that's so cliche. Like, we met online. It wasn't no like blacksinglesmeet.com or nothing. Like, we met on Facebook. Don't meet people on Facebook you don't know, 'cause that's dangerous. But we had mutual friends, so it was okay. I knew he was a real person. And it's actually kind of a cute story. So I was on Facebook one day, and I was just scrolling down my timeline, reading statuses and stuff, and I came across a status that said, I feel like there's something missing in my life, but I don't know what it is. And I was like, I feel the same way. So I liked it, not knowing who made the status. I don't even know how we started following each other. I liked it, and then a little bit later I got an inbox
And the DM.
slid in my DMs. The originator of sliding in DMs. He was like, hey, aren't you Felicia's cousin? That's his, or Felicia's friend, that's his cousin. That was my best friend at the time. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, we best friends. We go to the same school, whatever. And then from there, we just started talking. And then the rest is history, I guess. So I guess it was kind of cute. Like, you felt like something's missing, and it was me. And now your life is complete.
Yeah. It's very complete. It's whole.
Oh, okay. Hey, Polo. What made you fall in love with him, and do you have trust issues? If yes, how did you deal with them? I don't know if it was one specific thing that he did, or like one day, or like he just did one thing and I was like, okay, that made me fall in love with him. But in general, I just think it was that he was such a genuine person. Like, he genuinely wanted to get to know me. He genuinely cared about my feelings. But I think just how consistently he truly showed that he cared about me, even when I was crazy and I would just stop talking to him out of nowhere because I had trust issues and commitment issues and stuff. And like, I'm like, this too good. It has to be an ulterior motive. And I would just stop talking to him and he would still be there. So I'm like, okay, I need to get over my issues, and I actually need to give this a try because this is clearly a good man. And the way I got over it is, with every new relationship, you need to start off with a clean slate, because I feel like so many people lose good relationships because they're so bent on what ifs, and what if he does this, and what if he does that, and what if he's like this, or what if he's like my last boyfriend. And this is a whole new person with whole new morals and whole new life experiences, and you don't know, he could be the perfect one for you, but you pushing him away because of things that other people did. And that's what I just had to realize. Like, this is a completely different person. If this turns out to be a bad relationship, I know I'm still gonna be alive. Like, I know it's not gonna kill me. It's gonna hurt, but I've been through hurt before, so I might as well give it a try. How did you fall in love with me?
I know you was gonna ask me that. See, in the beginning, when you're young, you just be like, yeah, I'm in love. She fine. I'm in love.
She fine.
But you genuinely had a great heart. You were like really innocent, and like I felt like you needed somebody. Like, every time I talked to you, it wasn't me talking, it was you talking. And like, the more I listened to your problems, and the more I listened to just you and got to know you, started to like you. And the more we talked and the more I got to know you, although I didn't see you much, I still wanted to know who you were. And you explained things to me, and then I found out that you love God as much as I did. So that put a big factor into it. And then I asked God a couple times, you know, Like, who is she? Like, why is she so perfect in my mind? You're just so perfect to me. And I love that about you. So that's why I fell in love with you.
Okay. How do you deal with long distance relationships? We got that question a lot. Constant communication, because you don't want to lose that connection just because you're not around each other. What I was just saying was, I think before the camera died, was that communication is key with long distance relationships. That as long as you're showing the other person that you care and that you are willing to make time for them, then I feel like it can last. Long distance relationships don't last when you feel like the other person is just moving on with their life or not willing to take time out of their busy schedule to talk to you or make plans with you. A lot of times with long distance relationships, people ask like, are you worried about him cheating on you and stuff? And I'm like,
she crazy.
First off, I'm crazy and he knows that I'm crazy. That's the key, ladies. You gotta make sure they know that you're crazy, because you can be crazy and your friends can know you're crazy and you can know you're crazy, but he has to know that you're crazy. He would lose his life and the other girl will lose her life. So if he cares about his life or just human life in general, then he wouldn't do nothing. How often do you guys talk since it's long distance? Well, right now we're not necessarily in a long distance relationship, but we have been. Even before then, like, we talked all the time. That's the key, is talking all the time. How did you guys define your relationship or get past the stage of dating to a relationship?
She made me ask her 3 times. 3.
Literally.
3
like, no
times.
Exaggeration. 3 times.
The first time I asked her, she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till the next time you ask me. Like, what? How do you say that to somebody? So I waited a little while. I'll try again. She's like, you ain't asked me right. What? You ain't asked me right? Like, you gonna be my girlfriend or no? Or like, what? So then, the third time I asked her, she debated for like hours and hours. And it was like the middle of the night and we were still on the phone. I'm still waiting for an answer. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
I was like, but I'm not going to say yes till 12 because he asked me on the 24th of October. But I just felt like the 25th was a better day. So I waited till 12. But like, yeah. So officially our anniversary is October 25th. Not the 24th. Cause then when Christmas come around, it's our month anniversary, and that's sweet. And I think you just have to have enough respect for yourself in the relationship, because you can't give it all up and y'all not together. You get past that dating stage, and you want to get past that dating stage when you're not getting everything that you want before y'all actually get into a relationship. Like, there has to be some kind of divide. There has to be some kind of goal that you want to reach by asking another person to be in a relationship with you. Like, it has to be a difference. How do you end arguments with females quickly? These are like all the guys. That's what the guys want to know.
I got 2 answers. I got the man-to-man answer. The man-to-man answer is, you're never right as a man, ever. You're never gonna be right. If she says the moon is blue, yeah, babe, the moon's blue. Don't argue it. You're not gonna win. But the relationship answer would be, talk it out. Don't argue about it. You can debate, but don't argue with it. Just talk it out, you know?
Is that how I talk? Just talk it out.
Like, especially when they crazy, you just gotta sometimes embrace that. That's how you de-escalate. Don't just be like, yeah, babe, you're right. Because then she gonna be, I'm right. You don't want to talk about it no more.
Talk about it. You just agree with me just to agree with me.
You see what I'm saying? The way that you accept it is the way. It's more like You know what? I understand where you're coming from.
Those are the magic words, okay? If we're arguing or we are in a disagreement about something, my entire goal, and I can't speak for all girls, but my entire goal is for you to just understand what I'm saying or understand where I'm coming from. That's all I ask. Literally, that's all I ask.
Don't be afraid to make a point.
Yeah.
If you know that this is an argument about opinion, then at that point there's no right person.
Yeah.
So just say what you gotta say or how you feel about the situation. And sometimes they agree. You just never know until you try. You never know. Can we get like a hashtag crazy like right there? Right there.
And every time you sound crazy, it's gonna pop up?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he like your hair and all the styles you do with it? How was the process of him accepting it? We were together for 4 years before I even started going natural. So, I mean, we had already been together for 4 years. Like, that would have been absolutely ridiculous if he would have broke up with me or something because I went natural. Did you like my hair when I went completely natural? And I started doing like twist outs and stuff.
Yeah, I prefer that better than the heat damage.
Well, how did you feel when I started doing all the crazy hairstyles?
I just liked it. It was wild. They might not know about your personality problems, but I do. Every hairstyle is a different person because she crazy.
And if you got a man who want to break up with you because you making your hair healthy, you don't need to be with him. Right.
How do you balance chasing your dreams and goals and at the same time making your partner feel important and giving them the attention you deserve?
I guess they deserve.
That's what they said. I just read the question.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's no different. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're following your goals, you shouldn't have to argue or change anything because you're following your goals. If you're really with somebody who really care about you, then they're gonna support every single thing that you do. If they know that it's important to you and they know that these are your goals and this is what you want to do, then you shouldn't have to explain anything to them.
At what point do you think finances should be shared between each other, if at all?
He said, for example, bank accounts, credit cards, etc. When I get a ring on my finger, when we get rings on our fingers, if we're living together, our finances are gonna cross over at some point because we're both paying rent, we're both buying groceries, we're both doing this. But, and you know, I might need your credit card to go buy groceries one day or something like that. That's fine. But I don't think I should be written into your will and have my name on a credit card that's linked to your account if we're not married.
At what point do you think it's finally a good time to get married? I feel like the right time to get married is when, I'm not gonna say when your life's set in stone, but like when you know that your goals have all fallen into place, and you know, like, no matter what happens at this point, if you get married, if you have children, that you're still gonna be able to follow that line. I wouldn't say, oh, you've been together 10 years, y'all should be married, because if y'all life not where it needs to be, then you shouldn't be married.
You have to have your life together before you try to commit your life to somebody else.
Do you ever worry that he's not the one and there's someone else out there that's even more perfect for you, huh? What you doing, huh? You ain't gonna answer the question, huh?
Can I think?
Oh, alright. Huh?
No. Yes and no. I feel like that's just natural to think, like, what if this isn't the person I'm supposed to be with? I feel like even, like, when people get married, they be like, am I making this the right decision? Wait. That's not the right answer. that crosses my mind, and then I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this the person for me. What about you?
Don't try to make this about me. I know that you the one, baby. You. This you.
Oh, it's me.
Man, I don't know nothing about nobody else. They don't even matter.
Okay.
How do you deal with your insecurities?
I don't know. I just dealt with it. Like, I had them. They were there. I acknowledged they were there. Sometimes I acted on them. So, like, I would break up with him or, like, take breaks with him because I felt like I wasn't good enough, or I felt like he's such a good guy and I got all these issues, like he should be with somebody else. I felt like this is going way too well. It gotta be something else going on. Like, something is gonna go bad, so let me just break up with him now to avoid that. Like, I did a lot of stuff, but I think just seeing that he was there through everything, through all of that, even when we broke up, even when we were on breaks, we still talked every day. And it was basically like we were still together. And I was like, okay, he's still there. Even when I break up with him for no reason, then obviously he likes something about me. He likes me for some reason. So I just gotta deal with it. You learn to work through it.
As the boyfriend, when you know that your girl has certain issues with certain things, it's not to just look past them. Sometimes you just gotta embrace them with them. Regardless of how she looks, you still love her. Regardless of what she's doing that she feels is bad, you still love her. And I think that's gonna be a huge help as long as you're just there, really. Like, don't avoid it.
Don't play yourself. Wedding in the future?
Next.
I'll close my ears.
I mean, that's what I plan on doing, but I let God tell me when that's the right time, you know? She's still listening, even though she's making this weird noise.
I can hear what you said.
Oh, great. You gonna hear it
Oh,
later.
yeah, I'm editing.
How do you keep things interesting? Let me tell you.
I'm a different person every week.
Look at her hair. Every week. I wish I could just make her hair change every time I touched it.
Y'all know how much I changed my hair.
She's crazy. Like, how can you not be interested
Exactly.
in a crazy person? Like, just crazy. What's the one thing you two don't have in common no matter what? And how do you handle it?
One thing we never agree on is them nasty cookies that
Oh
you be
my
eating.
God. Oh my God. Y'all know the sugar cookies with the icing on with the sprinkles?
That you get from, like, in the clear packs from, like, Walmart, like Meijer or
Say
something.
they ain't great. She drunk.
Nasty.
You drunk?
Nasty.
Well, I'll tell you about drinking before you get on camera.
Nasty.
They're amazing.
He stopped eating them for years because I said they was disgusting.
No, let me tell you how the conversation went. I was like, babe, can you buy me these? No, them nasty. She said it like it was like the most disgusting thing in the world. So to me, I felt like I wasn't even supposed to be eating them. So I'm like, nah, bro, I'm done. I might be eating
He
them no more.
legit stopped eating them for years. The biggest thing in a relationship, communication, like we've said, letting the person know you care, voicing your opinions in a respectful way, and making time for each other. Keys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any more questions that we didn't answer and you really want us to answer, put them in the comments down below, and maybe we'll make a part 2. Make sure you give this video a like. I didn't even finish the video yet. Peace out.